A couple separated by an immigration battle are now fighting to be reunited. Paola Arango had been in the United States since she was 10 years old. But then less than 2 weeks after getting married, she was deported. The 25-year-old is now in Colombia, away from her husband. CBS 4's Maggie Newland has their story and the twist of fate in the immigration debate that's keeping them apart.
This is the way Bruce Eccles spends time with his wife. The couple separated by an ocean and an immigration ruling.
We still haven't been able to have our honeymoon.
Just waking up in the morning and not being able to see your husband right next to you, it's very tough.
Paola Arango is back in Colombia, a country she doesn't consider home. Her family came here when she was 10 to escape guerrilla violence. For a decade, she lived in South Florida, went to college, and fell in love with Bruce. But weeks before their wedding day in 2009, Paola learned her family's request for asylum was denied.
I was happy, getting married and with the love of my life. But just knowing that eventually I will have to leave, it was very heartbreaking.
She left November 23rd. It was like a week and a half after we got married.
She was ordered deported. She did the right thing. She left. And now she can't get back in. If she had defied that order, she would be here legally.
Under the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, Paola could have been eligible for temporary legal status since she was brought to the U.S. as a young child. Instead, because she was deported, she's not allowed back for 10 years.
It's very frustrating to know that if I had, not obeyed the rules or the laws, I would be okay now. I would be with my husband.
I kind of believe in the phrase, no good deed goes unpunished.
Legislation in Congress could help Paola.
If we're able to pass the immigration law, she will then be allowed back in because she's got a U.S. citizen spouse.
Right now, Paola is trying to get a waiver so she can come back to Miami. She wants to finish her studies, become a pediatrician, and make up for lost time with her husband.
Take our honeymoon.
Every newlywed wishes to, have their honeymoon and being able to come home and have dinner for each other. But for us, a romantic dinner would be having sushi and eating, in front of the screen. And it's really tough.
And they do have dinner together every night. He puts his iPad on the table so she can be a part of the conversation. Now, Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen urged the couple to contact her office. She says she will help in any way she can. In the studio, Maggie Newland, CBS 4 News Tonight.
A dozen people